Hello and welcome to another video shoot for entrepreneurs of Africa. Excuse the noise today, guys, just a bit loud outside today, so just doing the recording next to a main road. Just excuse that noise, but I think we should be all fine. Got the microphone working. So today we're just going to be covering a topic on how you can pretty much commit to your commitments. We got this from one of our viewers. Guys, if you have any requests that you would like us to pretty much have a talk about, so feel free to send it in to us. We'll look to cover all topics. So as I mentioned, today the topic is just going to be covering on how you pretty much can keep yourself motivated in your commitments or commit to your commitments. So topic number one is pretty much having an emotional attachment to whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. If you have an emotional attachment to something, or you have a reason why you're doing a certain thing or objective, trying to accomplish a certain objective, you're going to be doing it for the long run. Because when you do not have a reason why you do something, it's not really going to, you're not going to stick to it. So the thing is with why people do not really live up to what they start up in the first place, or their commitment, is because they pretty much want to do it just because everybody's doing it, or maybe just do it because, I don't know, there's no reason behind why they're doing it. Exercise, for instance, if you want to exercise, you have to have a reason why you want to exercise. Maybe because I'll be able to run around with my kids, or I'll be able to run that marathon that's coming up in 3 months. That's an emotional attachment. So it's something like that links you to that certain objective. And topic number two, write it down. I cannot emphasize this enough, guys. If you have your goals or your objective written down, you are going to be able to achieve it in a quicker time, and you're actually going to keep to it. But if you do not have it written down, you can writing things down is like you pretty much, it's a contract, because you have it down. So if it's in your mind, you can pretty much be like, oh yeah, I forgot it. But if you have it written down, you cannot forget that. It's right in front of you. So whenever you find yourself getting away from that, you pretty much come back. It's like, I have to do this, I have to complete this, I have to complete this. So writing down your objective or goals and putting it somewhere you can see it, either in your room, where the first thing when you wake up, you pretty much see what it is that you want to achieve, or on a fridge, every time you open to get a water, drink or whatever, you see that written down. So, and this will really help boost your motivation. You keep yourself motivated. It's like, hey, and every time you see that you make progress on it, you feel good about it. I know I probably talked about something similar like this in a previous video, but it's a very important point, writing down your objectives or your goals. And topic number three is have short-term goals within your long-term goals. And what do I mean by that? There's some things in life that you pretty much aim to do for a long period of time, but you cannot maintain it without having short-term goals in that long-term goals. So having the short-term goals in between is just pretty much a way of you seeing that I am making progress towards what I am trying to achieve. So having those short-term goals it's just a way for you to keep yourself directed in what you're aiming to do. So in the example of running the marathon, which I used at the start of the topic, say somebody wants to run a marathon, you have to have short-term goals that you can achieve. Maybe you're not somebody who ran a marathon before, so your start will be to pretty much start off by maybe running a 1K, and then from there you go to 5Ks, 10Ks, and then maybe you try to do it in less time until you're capable enough of running the long distance. Number four is have a completion time frame for your objective, goals or idea. It is all good to say I want to achieve this, I want to do this, I want to, I don't know, do whatever it is that you're trying to do, but if you do not have a completion time frame to it, it's just pretty much, well, you can pretty much just sit back and say, hey, if somebody asks you, what are you doing today, man? I'm working towards my goal, I want to run a marathon, but what are you doing? Just sitting here. I'll run a marathon sometimes in the future, later. So you have to have a time frame on actually when you want to have that accomplished. So that's why I said having those short-term goals in between, it is a beautiful way for you to accomplish what it is that you're trying to achieve. And topic number five, I always finish off with something similar to this on most of my videos, is to have fun doing it. Because The mind is something that is very complicated and yet so simple. If you include fun in whatever it is that you're trying to do, make it a game, your mind will pretty much retain things and achieve things better because you become more proactive. So with commitment topics, so if you want to be able to maintain what it is that you're trying to do for the long run, reward yourself. Like all right, on the topic for the marathon, so if you want to run a marathon, maybe a way of you rewarding yourself is after, I don't know, a week of doing hard work, you go to a massage, get yourself a massage, maybe get yourself some healthy food to look after the body. So rewarding yourself is just a simple thing, but it helps your mind to actually want to do the next topic or the next goal that you're going to be aiming at. Once again, thank you very much for joining me, guys. Like I mentioned at the start, this was a topic that was suggested to us by one of our viewers, and if you have anything as to similar topic that you want us to cover, guys, please feel free to send it in to us and we'll have a look at it and have a chat with the team and see what points that we can bring up for you. So once again, thank you for joining us for Entrepreneurs of Africa. Till next time, enjoy your day.